I'm really sick and tired of politics. I really am. I really don't want to make this video, but I feel I have to. I've tried making multiple versions of this video, and I'm not satisfied with any of them. I'll try to keep it as short and sweet as I possibly can because I'm tired, and I just think this is all stupid. Sarah Palin's daughter, Bristol, had sex out of wedlock, and good for her. She found somebody on this planet who loves her, and she loves him, and they had sex. Booyah. And I'm certainly not here to question her, and I'm not here to be moralistic or whatever. I'm happy that she found somebody that loves her and she loves him and they had sex. I don't know if they're going to get married. I don't care. I'm divorced. I don't happen to believe that marriage is an institution that anybody should do unless they want to be institutionalized. I think marriage is crazy. So if a human being finds another human being on this planet and they have sex and they connect and it's magical, and that's great. We've been told that she was given the choice as to whether or not she was going to keep the baby. This is the part that's kind of freaking me out. And I'm tired, and I've said this several times to the camera already, so forgive me if I'm a little disjointed. I can't seem to get it out right. And that's the problem. This whole argument that we've had all this time, Republicans have been trying to control people, manipulate them, and say that you don't get to make that choice. You don't get to choose what happens inside your own body. There's ethics, and there's what society should accept, and the government should step in and tell you whether or not first off, you can have premarital sex. I mean, there's some conservative fundamentalists that they could get away with it. We do have laws against sodomy on the books. Sodomy! How the hell can you even police that? I should point out here that, yes, I do know that lesbians don't do sodomy. That wasn't the connection. I mean, lesbians can have sex all they want. There's no law against it so far as I know. I'm tired. I'm tired. Give me a fucking break. Dick Cheney has a daughter who's a lesbian. Okay? If Dick Cheney had his way, being gay would be illegal. And technically it is, because, you know, sodomy is on the books. Sodomy laws are on the books. If you want to be gay, illegally, you can't be gay. Ugh. Molly Ivins, God bless her, when she was here, she did this long drawn-out video a while back. Maybe if you look around, do a search for Molly Ivins dildo, you'll see it. There are rules on the books here in Texas that don't allow you to actually possess more than a certain number of dildos, and you certainly can't sell dildos. You can sell massagers, so long as they're not shaped like dildos. I live on a planet filled with insane, crazy people, and I'm just really sick and tired. And no, I don't necessarily want to own any dildos myself. But if I wanted to own a dildo, I should have the right to own a dildo. There are crazy people on this planet that are trying to control and manipulate you. And some of them are Republicans, and some of them are Democrats, and some of them are conservative, and some are liberal. Some of them come from blue states, and some of them come from red states. When in actuality, they're all green. I mean, there's green on most states. It's called grass. If you look from the satellite, there's no blue or red. It's just the blue's out in the water. There is no liberal. There is no conservative. There is no moderate. But those of you who believe that there are, you're the enemy. You're the crazy people that are trying to manipulate the rest of us. You're the pod people. You're the enemy. You're the evil ones. If you're going around telling people how to live their life, there's something called inalienable rights of life, liberty, and happiness. I don't believe that we have to even have this argument 200 years, more than 200 years after the Constitution was signed and ratified, and we're still arguing about this. We're Americans. We're Americans, and we make these kind of, well, it took us forever to realize that slavery was wrong. It's like, oops, well, they're a different color skin from us, but don't they have inalienable rights? Yes, they do. God bless, yes, they do, and thank God for it. And you can be all the conservative, fundamentalist, Christian, crazy person you want to be. If Bristol Palin gets to make the decision as to whether or not she has a fetus growing in her body for 9 months, if she can make that choice, so can all women. If Dick Cheney's daughter can be gay, anybody can choose to be gay. It's called freedom of choice. And freedom of choice is something that is defended by the Constitution. And I'm not saying that they're like the Ten Commandments. It's just that the Constitution is a blueprint. It's directions on how to make this country work. And I'm not liberal anymore, and I'm certainly not conservative. I'm not anything, except I will admit that I'm a constitutionalist. It's a good piece of paper. There's some good suggestions there, and we should take them seriously. And if you're going around telling people how to live their life, and you want to create laws that dictate what happens inside their bodies, you're the enemy. I don't know how more clear I can say it. You're just wrong. Quit telling people what to do with their own bodies and what's going on inside their own bodies. If Bristol Palin gets to make that choice, so do all women. Period. And again, this is 8 minutes long. Why can't I just say it? Why can't I just say it? If Bristol Palin gets to make that choice, we all do. If Bristol Palin gets to choose what goes on inside her own body, we all get to make that choice. And if she doesn't, I don't even want to go there. Do you? Do you really honestly want to go there?